Hello there. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Stephanie and I will be your yoga teacher for today. We are going to have some fun being dancing warriors today. It'll be fun. I like this. I like to play. I like to have fun on my mat. And dancing warrior is such a flowy dance that it's fun. So go ahead, get on your mat with me and meet me in an all fours position. Yes, jumping right on in today. Making sure our hips are stacked over our knees and our shoulders are over our wrists. Go ahead and close those eyes and begin to notice how you feel. How is your breath? Is your mind racy? Is it calm? Just acknowledge where you are right now and meet yourself there. No more, no less. You showed up, and that's the hardest part. So, congratulations. Thanks for being with me today. On your next inhale, go ahead and drop that belly and lift the chest for cow. And exhale, round through that spine for cat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. And exhale, round the spine. You can go ahead and take some barrel rolls here. If you like those better than cat-cow, if you like cat-cow, just continue to do that. Otherwise, we're going to roll and pretend like we are in barrels. A little bit of a different movement. It stretches more of our side bodies this way, along with warming up our spines. If you've chosen to take the barrel rolls with me, we're going to reverse the circle. So go the other way in your barrel. Beautiful. Come back to center. We're going to warm up our wrist here. So we're in all fours position. Our fingers are spread fully. We're pushing away from the ground. Now let's do circle to the right. And then come back around to the left. And rock forward. And rock back. Take your fingers and point them towards the outside edges of the mat now. And we're going to take the same circle to the right. And circle it to the left. And rock forward. And backwards. Now we're going to point our fingers towards us, palms down. And same thing. Circle that to the right. Circle to the left. Rock forward and backwards. If you can, take the front of your hands and place them on the mat. If you can't, that's okay. If you're here with your hands facing the mat, go ahead and see if you can pull those fingers up. Massive stretch here. Beautiful. Sit back on those heels with the toes tucked. Little toe stretch happening here. You can interlace your hands and roll those wrists. Probably feels good after what we just did. We're going to be on our wrist a little bit, so I wanted to go ahead and touch them. And when we're doing this, we're kind of forgetting about the toes. So, a little bit of a reverse psychology going on here. Okay. Now we're going to come into a downward dog. So go ahead and plant your hands, and those feet should be tucked. So now all we're doing is sending our butts up towards the sky. You can keep a really nice bend in the knees right here. It just makes it to where we can stretch out through the shoulders easier. And slowly you can go ahead and take your little doggy for a walk. Stretching out through those hamstrings. Warming us up here. We're going to do a sun A. So you're going to hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold down. Beautiful. Inhale, root to rise, arms all the way up overhead. And exhale them down through heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale down. Forward fold. Go and plant those hands and step it back into our plank. We're going to hold here just a second. Drop the knees and drop the chest and the chin. Come through to cobra. And exhale, meet me back in a downward facing dog. Wonderful. Getting our bodies nice and warm here before we start our dance. Go ahead and sweep that right leg up. 3-leg dog. Nice deep breath. Square hips. And bring it through in between the hands. We're going to keep that back leg lifted. We're just here in our runner's lunge for just a second. And we're going to come up into warrior one. So the back left foot is now pivoted. We're not in high lunge. We're in warrior one. So that means our back left leg is pivoted. You're going to sweep those arms up. You can see your front right toe and your knee is not splaying over your right ankle. Okay, we're going to open up into our warrior two. So our pelvis shifts towards what is for me, the back of my room. Arms are parallel to the mat. Gaze is forward. Same thing with the feet. We got the pivot on the back left leg. We can see our front right big toe, and our right knee is not splaying over our right ankle. We're going to flip the palm on the right hand, and we're going to drop the left hand down and bring the right arm over the rainbow for our exalted warrior here. Smiling. And we're going to come all the way down, bring that right hand beside of the right foot. If you need a block, go ahead and take it for our extended side angle. Breathing. And now we're going to come back up through our warrior two. And go and take that exalted warrior. Beautiful. And we're going to windmill the arms and frame that right foot. Step it back, 3-leg dog. Lower it down and vinyasa. Roll forward into plank. Lower down chaturanga. Push up into upward facing dog. And we're meeting me back in a downward facing dog. Wonderful. Sweep that left leg up. Square hips here. Nice deep breath. And bring it through and between the hands. We are in our runner's lunge here. We're going to open up into our warrior one. So the back right foot will pivot. Windmill their arms into warrior one. Pivoting on that back foot. So our chest is towards the front of our mat. We can see our left toe, and our left knee is not over our left ankle. We are applying pressure to the outside edge of this right foot. Arms up. Okay, we're going to open up into warrior two. So this shifts our pelvis towards the front of the room. Our arms are parallel with the mat. Gaze is towards the left hand. And we are beautiful warriors. Go ahead and flip that left hand and drop the right hand down on the right leg, and the left arm sweeps over the rainbow for our exalted warrior. Smile, be beautiful here. Such an expansive opening pose. We're going to come down, left hand beside that left foot for our extended side angle on the left side. Gaze is up towards the ceiling. Wonderful. We're going to come back up through warrior two, and then we're going into our exalted warrior. Beautiful. Such a lovely dance, isn't it? Windmill those arms and frame that left foot. Step back, three-leg dog. Lower down that leg and vinyasa. Roll forward into plank. Lower down chaturanga. Push up. Upward facing dog. And meet me back in a downward facing dog. Beautiful. All right. We're going to do it again, and we're going to try to dance this time. So this time we will be moving a little quicker. So go ahead and sweep the right leg up, square hips, and bring it through, runner's lunge. Go ahead and rise up, warrior one. Open up into warrior two. Flip that right palm up and come into our exalted warrior. Chest is lifted, smile is present. And go ahead and bring that right hand beside that right foot, extended side angle. Breathe. And we're going to come back up through warrior two and through exalted warrior. Wonderful dance. Now let's go and windmill those arms. And go ahead and step that right leg back, three-leg dog. Beautiful. Sorry. And go ahead and lower that right leg and vinyasa. Roll forward into plank, lower down chaturanga. Push up into upward facing dog. Hold here for just a second. And meet me back in a downward facing dog. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and do it on the other side. Same kind of pace. Left leg sweeps up. Square them hips. And bring that leg through, or the foot through the hands. We're going to pivot on that right foot. Rise up. Warrior one. Beautiful. Open up into warrior two. Beautiful. Flip that palm. Lower that right hand. Exalted warrior. Smile. And then bring that left hand by that left foot for our extended side angle. Beautiful. And then we're coming back up through warrior two and exalted warrior. Oh, I love it. And we're going to windmill those arms, plant those hands and frame that foot. Step back, three-leg dog. Oh, yes. Lower that leg down and we are vinyasa-ing. Roll forward into plank. Lower down chaturanga. Push up, upward facing dog. And you got it. Meet me back in that downward facing dog. Oh, yes. I love that sequence. It is so nice. We're going to go ahead and walk our hands back to our feet. And then walk our feet to the outside edges of the mat and lower down our booties. And here we are in our beautiful yogi squat. Just press those knees with those elbows. Way to go. Let's go and sit back on our booties and bring our legs out long. Padimottanasana. We're going to do a little bit of a longer seated fold here. Go ahead and sweep those arms up. Slight bend in the knees, always great. And fold. We're trying to get our bellies to our thighs, not our nose to our knee. Our gaze is forward towards the feet. And breathe. Way to go. Dancing warrior is one of my things to do when I'm having a bad day. It makes me feel a little more playful and light. I hope that it has made you feel quite playful and light today too. It's always a sequence we can come back to. There's always things to do to make it a little bit different. You can do it fast, you can do it slow. I love Dancing Warrior. Wonderful. Start to peel yourself up. And we're going to bring the feet to touch for cobbler here. Butterfly, whatever you want to call it. You can butterfly those legs. And then we're going to fold. We're trying to keep the straight spine here. We're not rounding through our spine. We're just keeping it straight, getting some stretch in here. And breathing. Wonderful. And come up. And we're going to come down for our Shavasana. So legs out long. Go ahead and tuck the shoulder blades, palms up towards the sky. Go ahead and put a big old smile on your face. You did it. Way to go. Simply amazing. Our bodies respond so well to us treating them correctly. Getting 20 to 30 minutes of movement in every day changes people. And it's an inside-out change, which is so much easier to keep and stick with, and it lasts so much longer when it's from the inside, not a place from the outside. Feeling that energy absorbing into all of your cells. You worked hard to work up that energy. You deserve this time. You can continue to lay here Or go ahead and start bringing some awareness back into the body, moving the fingers and the toes, maybe putting those arms ahead, full body stretch. And roll over to the right side in a fetal position. Pause here for just a moment. And go ahead and push yourself up with your left hand and come into a nice, comfortable seat. Put your right hand on your heart, left hand over your right. Acknowledge what you've just done for yourself. You are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself today. I hope that you had fun and this was exactly what you needed. I hope to see you back on the mat tomorrow. Have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.